Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Clio from East End Children's Center and welcome to our bedtime program. It runs every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday on East End Children's Center's Instagram at 7 o'clock. I can't wait to read Corduroy, a classic Corduroy with you guys today. But first, I think we should sing our hello song to one another. Hello, hello, hello. Everyone get on to the good evening train. It's about to leave the station. The good evening train is coming. How are you? Choo, choo. The good evening train is coming. How are you? Choo, choo. Hi, Bailey. We're just singing our good evening train song. The good evening train is coming, the good evening train is coming, the good evening train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo. Today we are going to learn to say good evening in Italian. And I don't have a map of Italy today, but we're going to learn to say We're going to learn how to say good evening in Italian. Bailey says, choo, choo. Thanks, Bailey. To say good evening in Italian, we say Buenosera. 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 Good evening. In Italy, people might say good evening to one another by saying Buenosera. Okay, you try. Repeat after me. Buenos. Buenos. Good. Era. Buenosera. Very good. Let's say Buenosera. Good evening to our friends. And we say Buenosera. Doggy, how are you? Roof, roof. We say Buenosera. Grover, how are you? Choo, choo. Oh, a Band-Aid. We say Buenosera. Owl. Hoo, hoo. We say Buenosera. Clio. We say Buenosera. Bailey and you and everyone. How are you? Choo, choo. The Buenosera train is coming. How are you? Choo, choo. Buenosera train is coming. How are you? Choo, choo. Buenosera train is coming. Buenosera train is coming. Buenosera train is coming. How are you? Choo, choo, choo. We did it! We made it to our station. And if you remember the name of our stop, it's the Get Ready for Bed song stop. When we get ready for bed, what are some of the things that we do? What are some of the things that you do? I usually have something to drink. I usually drink things when I go to bed. So maybe we'll practice signing drink today. Things that we drink before we sleep. Drink. Drink. Okay, let's sing our song. Buenos Aires, my friends. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, my friends. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, my friends. Buenos Aires, my friends. Buenos Aires, my friends. Buenos Aires, good evening. Did you have a good day today? Did you? Did you have a good day today? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day today? Let's ready ourselves for bed. Let's ready ourselves for bed. Let's ready ourselves. Let's ready ourselves. Let's ready ourselves for bed. Think about things that you might drink before you go to bed. Maybe Did you drink some milk? I didn't. I did not, but maybe you did. Or maybe you didn't. Did you drink some water? I didn't, but I will. I will. Did you drink maybe some, apple juice? Did you drink some orange juice? Here's tonight's story. Corduroy. Corduroy. Our dear friend Corduroy is looking for the button on his overalls. Keep an eye out. Maybe you can help find Corduroy's missing button. Corduroy. Let's open. Tell me again. I need to go to the next page. Tell me to flip. Okay, I'll flip. Is this the story? Oh, we're still not there yet. What should I do? Okay, I'll flip again. Is this the story? We're getting there. I see the title of the story, Corduroy, and I see a small picture. But I don't think we made it to the story where all the words are yet. I'm gonna have to flip again. Tell me to flip. Okay, I've got my listening ears on. Thanks for letting me know. I see pictures and I see lots of words. That means we've made it to our story. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals. Look at the other animals that Corduroy waits with in the store. He waits with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Corduroy is waiting for someone to come and buy him from the store. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then, one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look! There's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost buttons to one of his shoulder straps. Corduroy's missing a button." Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. They did not buy Corduroy. Corduroy looks down at the shoulder strap and says, "Oh, I didn't know I'd lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight, I'll go and see if I can find it." Where do you think Corduroy should look for the button? Should Corduroy look on the ceiling for buttons? No. Should Corduroy look where all the money is for buttons? Maybe. You know, coins are the same shape as a button. Maybe somebody put the buttons with the coins by accident. Should Corduroy look in the garbage for buttons? What do you think? Do you have an idea? Where should Corduroy look for buttons? Let's see. Let's see if Corduroy goes and looks there. Late that evening, When all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf. And he began searching. He began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. He's looking all around for his lost button. Where's he going? Up the escalator. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator. And up he went. Up. Could this be a mountain? He wondered. I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. Silly Corduroy thinks the escalator is a mountain. Have you ever climbed a mountain? Have you ever climbed a big hill? Where? He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there before his eyes was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs, and lamps and sofas. Sofas are like couches, and rows of beds. Let's see how many beds there are. Let's see, can you help me? Let's count how many beds there are. 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds, 4, 5 beds, 6 beds, 7 beds, 8 beds in this department store. This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. I bet a palace has 8 beds. I believe it. I believe it, Corduroy. He wandered around, admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. And up, he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once, he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried, and he tried to pick it up. But like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down too tight. Corduroy's pulling and can't get the button out. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled, bang! Into a tall floor lamp. Boom! Over it fell with a crash. The lamp fell down. The button broke. Corduroy fell and the lamp fell down. Ouch! Who is there? A police officer. A police officer. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above. When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. And then the watch person says, "Who in the world did that?" "Somebody must be hiding around here, but we know who did that." "Who made all that noise?" Yeah, the watch person heard Corduroy make all that noise. He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw 2 fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" The watch person has questions. The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator. Down again. The watch person set him on the shelf in the toy department with all the other animals and all the other dolls who are all sleeping. Sleepy animals. Why, the little girl is back. Why do you think she's back? What do you think she's going to do? Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning. And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. "I'm Lisa," she said. "You're going to be my very own bear. Last night, I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home." Lisa wants to take Corduroy home. But what about Corduroy's broken button? "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the saleslady said. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs. Run, 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 up the stairs, into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers alongside a girl-sized bed. Stood a little bed, just the right size for him. There's the girl-sized bed, the child-sized bed, and there's the teddy bear-sized bed. The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store. "Wow, this must be home," he said. "I know, I've always wanted a home." Does your bedroom look like this? Do you have curtains in your bedroom? What color? What about your bed? Do you have a rainbow cover like the little girl? What color is your blanket? Are there any animals anywhere in your room? Yeah. What kind? Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button onto his overalls. "I like you just the way you are," she said. "But you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened. You are perfectly designed. You are wonderful just the way you are. But I know it's gonna help your overalls stay up if I fix your button," she says. And she's sewing the button back on the overalls. "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." Me too, said Lisa, and gave Corduroy Bear a big hug. And there are the two friends together, having a lovely time. And that's the end of Corduroy. All done. All done. What was your favorite part of Corduroy? My favorite part was when Corduroy went on the escalator and thought that he was going up a mountain. That's so silly. It's just so silly. It's just so silly. I thought it was so silly. Now that our story's all done, we're going to do a little bit of deep breathing. You can get a stuffy, you can get cozy, you can relax on your carpet and lie down. You can do whatever it is you need to do to make your body feel good and feel calm. I'm gonna grab my stuffy and I'm gonna turn my light off because that helps me focus on breathing. Today we're going to do some bunny breathing. We're gonna breathe like bunnies. To breathe like bunnies, we take 3 quick breaths in through our nose and we let it all out in 1 big long breath. And then we try again, in through our nose, sniffing like bunnies, and let it all out. Oh, I see 3 carrots. Let's smell each carrot and let it all out. Good job. Let's keep doing our bunny breathing during our Italian lullaby, okay? Get started in through your nose. And let it all out.
Fai la ninna, fai la nanna, costo figlio non c'è più pace. Fai la ninna, fai la nanna, puppo bello della mamma. Ninna oh, loderemo alla Befana che lo tegni una settimana. Loderemo all'uomo nero che lo tegni un anno intero. Ninna oh, ninna oh. La ninna fai la nanna, puppo bello della mamma. Loderemo alla Befana, che pazienza che ci vuole. Ninna oh, ninna oh. Fai la ninna, fai la nanna.
Goodnight song by Laura Richards. Good night, son. Go to bed. Take your crown from your shining head. Now, put on your gray nightcap and shut your eyes for a good long nap. Good night, sky, bright and blue. Not a wink of sleep for you. You must watch us all the night with your twinkling eyes so bright. Good night, flowers. Now close up every swinging bell and cup. Take your sleeping draught of dew and pleasant dreams to all of you. Good night, birds that sweetly sing. Little head 'neath little wing. Every leaf on trees up high, soft shall sing your lullaby. And last to you, little child, sleep is coming soft and mild. Now, sleep shuts your big eyes bright. Little child dear, good night. Buenosera. Good evening, everyone, and good night. See you next time. Bye-bye.